My name's Brian Harrison, and I'm from Frankton, Indiana. And just for fun, I do commercials or acting or whatever you want to call it. So do stuff like that. Well, I can assure you I don't have a modeling background. I wish I could say I did. Just the history of that. Well, I mean, it just all started when I was in college. A friend of mine, she went to a casting agency, and I thought, oh, that sounds like fun. So I signed up to, and then my first commercial was for ITT Tech when I was in college, and did one for Union Federal Bank and Indianapolis Colts. Did a magazine ad for Honda where I had to act like I was filling up a sports car, and was the pit crew chief in Danielle Baselice's Boost Mobile commercial. And it was interesting because, I don't know if I told you that Stefan Kazapski was which was the director of photography for this commercial, was also the director of photography for Edward Scissorhand, the Batman movies, and a couple other Johnny Depp movies. So it was interesting meeting him and just watching set up the camera angles, things like that. And Fort Wayne Home and Garden Show did a commercial for that, and some Wabash Valley Power Authority, Kittles, a mattress ad for them, and a couple others I can't remember. Well, I heard about it when you had contacted me about the Eduardo part. Said I look like the guy and things like that. And so then I watched, some clips of the Ghostbusters, real Ghostbusters, whatever. What was it? Real Ghostbusters?
There's like
Extreme Ghostbusters, the cartoon, just to kind of get an idea of what this guy looked like or acted like, things like that. Well, it had to have a Spanish accent. It probably sounded more Russian, but I just watched that on YouTube. Watched clips of Extreme Ghostbusters. Watched a couple episodes of that, and just practiced trying to speak in a Spanish accent. Tried practicing that. Hopefully, I did a decent job at it. But and the facial hair, I remember I had to have some facial hair for Eduardo, so I had to have that. And other than that, that was about the only preparation, I suppose. Oh, there wasn't any negative experiences. It was fun to be in an old house like that, snoop around, just see an old house, and I felt it lent to the scene because it definitely was an old house, and if only walls could talk, what would they say? So this would be interesting, or it was interesting just to be in a setting like that, and it was a fun experience meeting Gina, yourself, and the others, and just meeting new people, and it was just a really fun experience. It was good. It was good. It was really exciting that the fact that you said that the homeowner was also the guy that worked in the newspaper, and he was there snapping shots, and of course, like, who's this guy taking pictures? But it was fun. It was fun because when cars would drive by slow, we were out there. Cars would drive by slow, looking what's going on, things like that. So that was definitely interesting and fun. In fact, I remember in 1984 when the original Ghostbusters came out, when going to see that. Yes, I was in 4th grade. I remember going to see that movie. And I only saw clips of the second movie because it was a piece of junk. It was, in my opinion, you might have liked it, I don't know. Did you like it? Okay. And the cartoon, I remember when I was a kid, there was 2 Ghostbusters cartoons, the real Ghostbusters and another Ghostbusters cartoon back in the mid-'80s. So I watched that cartoon a lot.
It went on for 11 seasons.
Was it? Did it really?
At what, 86 to 91?
It started even earlier than that. It started, I think, in 84 around the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it started in 84, yeah.
Yeah, it went on for a while.
Yeah, it went on for a while. So I watched that when I was a kid, the Ghostbusters cartoon after school. I was supposed to be doing homework while I was watching it. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting. I'd heard that supposedly Bill Murray, didn't he want his character to die or something at the beginning or something like that? I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see a good quality movie like that, as long as it's as good as the first one. I think it'd be great to see something like that. I don't have any personal sayings. I mean, I wouldn't know what to say. I guess I could quote Charlie Sheen, winning!
Tiger
by winning! Those are Charlie Sheen's words, not mine.